Let us see this next question. 27. A coin is placed on the gramophone record rotating at a speed of 45 rpm. It flies away when the rotational speed is 50 rpm. If two such coins are placed over the other on the same record, both of them will fly away when the rotational speed is 100 rpm, 25 rpm, 12.5 rpm, 50 rpm. So you have to find the new speed when the Mach becomes double. So the condition for flying off or slipping is given like this. So suppose this is the disc, or you can say gramophone record. Like this, and this is a coin. So coin will perform circular motion. So when it performs circular motion, then the centrifugal force is acting in this direction, and the force of static friction will oppose this away motion. So these are the two forces acting. One is the centrifugal force, and other is the force of static friction, Fs, like this. So the coin begins to slip, that is flies away from center of circle, when centrifugal force is greater than the force of static friction, greater than or equal to the force of static friction between coin and disc. Therefore, centrifugal force is equal to Fs. So m r omega square is equal to Fs is given by mu s into n, mu s into m into g, because normal reaction n is equal to m into g, like this. Therefore m will get cancelled, so omega square is equal to mu g upon r. Therefore omega is equal to under root of mu s into g upon r. This is the condition for just slipping away. What is equation E? Equation E gives the condition for just slipping of coin or coins. Equation E shows that omega is equal to 2 pi n is independent of mass of the coin or coins. Therefore, even though two coins are placed one over the other, omega and hence frequency n remains same, that is n is equal to 50 rpm. N is equal to 50 rpm. So D choice is correct. D is correct. अब पोझिशन बदलली तर आर बदलली तर फक्त फ्रिक्वेन्सी बदलावी लागेल आपल्याला, पण मासमुळे काही चेंज होणार नाही. इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ मास. A chain of 125 links is 1.25 meters long and has a mass of 2 kilogram with the end fastened together. It is set for rotating at 50 revolutions per second. The centripetal force on each link is centripetal force आपल्याला विचारली. तर ही अशी ती लिंक आहे आपली, जशी सायकलची चेन असते तसाच प्रकार आहे. So this is one link, this is another link, third link, fourth link, fifth link, like this. Like this. So each link has mass m, radius is r, and we have to find the centripetal force. Let m is equal to mass of each link, and this is equal to total mass of the link दिलेला आहे, total mass of the link upon number of link, number of links. Therefore m is equal to 2 kilogram upon 125 link. This is kilogram. Equation small a. Centripetal force equation मध्ये आपल्याला मास लागेल. So this length is given. L is equal to length of the link is equal to circumference of circular link, and therefore L is equal to 2 pi r. Therefore radius r is equal to L upon 2 pi. L, length of the link is given 1.25 meter upon 2 pi meter. So this is equation B. Frequency n is equal to omega upon 2 pi. Or frequency is given, so we have to find omega. Omega is equal to angular frequency is equal to 2 pi n is equal to 2 pi multiplied by 50, that is equal to 100 pi radian per second. This is equation C. 100 pi radian per second. And therefore we have to find the centripetal force. Therefore centripetal force Fc is equal to m r omega square. Therefore Fc is equal to, substitute the values of m is equal to 2 upon 125, r is equal to 1.25 upon 2 pi, and omega is equal to 100 pi multiplied by 100 pi. So these two will get cancelled. 125 upon this is 100, so 1 upon 100 pi is equal to 100 pi multiplied by 100 pi. So 100 pi will get cancel. So 100 pi, 100 multiplied by 3.14, so that is equal to 314 Newton. This much force is acting on each link is equal to centripetal force on each link. Therefore, M is the mass of the each link. So correct answer is C. Therefore, C is correct. So what problem is this? C is the correct. Like this. So here there are 125 links arranged in a circular ring like this. So total mass of this circular chain is given 2 kg and there are 125 links. So mass of each link, single link, is given by. We have to find the force on each link, and therefore it is given by mr omega square. M is the mass of the each link given by equation 1. R is the radius. Length is given, means circumference is given. So equation B gives the R, and omega is equal to equation C. So using A, B, C, substituting here, we get the force is equal to 314 Newton like this. Next problem, 29. A 2 kg stone tied at the end of the string 1 meter long is whirled along a vertical circle at a constant speed of 4 meters per second. The tension in the string has a value of 52 Newton. When the stone is A at the top of the circle, halfway down at the bottom of the circle, and none of the above. म्हणजे ए मध्ये आपल्याला हायेस्ट पोझिशन दिलेली, बी मध्ये मिड पोझिशन दिलेली आणि सी मध्ये लोअर पोझिशन दिलेली, लोअर मोस्ट पोझिशन दिलेली. तर टेन्शनवरून आपल्याला पोझिशन काढायची. सो द गिवन क्वांटिटी इज लाईक दिस. मास ऑफ द स्टोन इज गिवन m is equal to 2 kg. m is equal to 2 kg. Radius r is equal to 1 meter. Length of the string means r is equal to length of the string is equal to 1 meter. It is whirled at a constant speed of 4 meters per second. So v is equal to 4 meter per second. Tension T is equal to 52 Newton, and we have to determine the position means theta is equal to question mark. जर थीटाची व्हॅल्यू 0 आली तर लोअर मोस्ट पोझिशन, थीटा जर 180 डिग्री आला तर अप्पर मोस्ट पोझिशन, थीटा इज इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री आला तर मिड पोझिशन. म्हणजे आपल्याला थीटा काढावा लागेल. सो दिस इज द सर्क्युलर पाथ. लोएस्ट पोझिशन, this is called as any position, this is called as theta. So for lowest position, theta is equal to 0 degree. For mid position, theta is equal to 90 degree, and for highest position, theta is equal to 180 degree like this, and for P, theta is equal to theta. So in the any position, the tension along the string is Tp. So at any position P, tension Tp is equal to mg cos theta plus mvp square upon r. So this is Vp. So tension at any position is equal to 52 Newton. M is equal to 2 kilogram. This is equal to G. G ची व्हॅल्यू 9.8 किंवा 10 दिलेली असेल आपल्याला. 10 G is normally taken as 10 into going to find theta, cos of theta plus 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1. So 52 is equal to 20 times cos of theta plus 4 into 4, 16 into 2, 32. So 52 minus 32 is equal to 20 times cos of theta. Therefore 20 is equal to 20 times cos of theta. Therefore cos of theta is equal to 1. Therefore theta is equal to 0 degree. And theta is equal to 0 degree means it is at the bottommost position. So the correct answer is since theta is equal to 0 degree, therefore tension T is equal to 52 Newton at bottommost position in vertical circle. At bottommost position in vertical circle. Therefore, C is correct. C is correct. Like this. Next, question number 30. Next, we will see question number 30. A particle has a velocity of root 3 rg at the highest point. Point by दिली spelling correction करून घ्या. In the vertical circle, find the ratio of the tension at the highest and lowest position. तर highest position tension normally 0 असतं, म्हणजे आन्सर 0 यायला पाहिजे. पण आन्सर 0 केव्हा येतं टेन्शनची व्हॅल्यू हायेस्ट पोझिशनला जर वेलॉसिटी रूट आर जी असेल तर. इथे वेलॉसिटी रूट 3 आर जी म्हणजे टेन्शन 0 नाही येणार. And therefore we have to find the tension at the highest position. It will not be 0. So Tp is equal to same formula mg cos of theta plus m vp square upon r. Therefore, at highest position, H, tension TH is equal to mg cos of 180 degree plus mvh square upon r. But vh is equal to root 3 rg. Therefore, vh square is equal to 3 rg. Therefore, tension at highest position is equal to m into g cos of 180 is equal to -1 plus m into 3 rg upon r. So this is equal to -mg plus 3 mg. So tension at highest position is equal to 2 times mg. This is equation 1. आपल्याला TH विचारलं नाही, आपल्याला विचारलं काय आहे, द रेशो ऑफ द टेन्शन ॲट द हायेस्ट अँड लोवेस्ट पोझिशन. बट TL minus TH is equal to 6 mg always for any value of velocity. This relation is always correct. Therefore, TL minus 2 mg is equal to 6 mg. Therefore, TL is equal to 4 mg. This is equation second. Therefore, ratio of the tension at highest position to tension at lowest position is equal to 2 mg upon 4 mg, that is equal to 1:2. Sorry, this 2 mg is minus, it will go on this side, it will become 8 mg. So this is equal to 8 mg, so that is equal to 1/4. So tension at highest position as to tension at lowest position is equal to 1:4 for VH is equal to √3 RG. जर ही velocity असेल highest position ला तर हा रेशो also. So correct choice is B. B is correct. The B is equal to only RG असेल तर हा रेशो 0:2 समथिंग येईल. आपण अजून एक पॉईंट इथे ऍड करू. प्रॉब्लेम तर इथे संपलेला आहे. स्टार add when VH is equal to √RG, then TH is equal to 0, TL is equal to 6 mg, and therefore in that case TH upon TL will be equal to 0 upon 6 mg, that is equal to 0. Special case. Next, problem number 31. Toy cart tied to the end of an unstraightened string of length A, when revolved, moves in a horizontal circle of radius 2a with the time period capital T. Now, the tie cord is speeded up until it moves in a horizontal circle of radius 3 times a with the period T dash. If Hooke's law hold, then so in last year in the chapter mechanical properties of solid, we have used this properties of elasticity. So the situation is like this. Initially, the length of the string R is equal to A. Now, when we increase the speed, then centrifugal force increases, therefore the radius increases. So this radius R1 is equal to 2 times A, and in this path the period is T. Now when we increase the angular speed is omega. Now when the speed is increased, it revolves in a new circle of radius R2 is equal to 3 times A. So in this case period is T dash and this angular speed is omega dash, like this. Here the angular speed omega is equal to 0. this omega 1 is equal to omega 2 is equal to omega dash. Case number 1, when angular speed increases from omega is equal to 0 to omega 1 is equal to omega is equal to 2 pi upon capital T, then elongation in the length of the string delta L is equal to R1 minus R. So 2 times A minus A is equal to A. Delta L is equal to A. Therefore, restoring force F is equal to K into delta L. F is equal to K into F1 is equal to K into, this is delta L1. So K into A, this is equation 1. Centrifugal force is equal to restoring force. Therefore, M R1 omega 1 square is equal to K into A. M1 R1 square is equal to this much. So substitute the values. So M into R1 is equal to 2 times A, omega 1 is equal to 2 pi upon capital T whole bracket square is equal to K into A. So AA will get cancelled. So M into 2 into 4 pi square T square is equal to K. Therefore, T square is equal to बाकी फक्त इकडे 8 pi square M upon K. This is equation capital A. आपल्याला रेशो विचार झाले T आणि T dash मधला. Now second case, when आता अँग्युलर स्पीड ओमेगा 1 पासून ओमेगा 2 पर्यंत इंक्रीज केलं तर पुन्हा सेंट्रिफ्युगल फोर्स वाढेल, म्हणजे लेंथ वाढेल. सेम प्रॉपर्टी, when angular velocity increases from omega 1 to omega 2, then elongation in length of the string delta L2 is equal to R2 minus R1 is equal to 3 times E minus 2 times E is equal to E. Therefore, restoring force RF is equal to K multiplied by delta L2 is equal to K multiplied by A. So this is equation 2. Second equation is restoring force is denoted by F2. Equation 2. Same equation centrifugal force is equal to restoring force. Centrifugal force in circle of radius R2. So m into R2 square omega 2 square is equal to F2. So m into 3a square, only 3a, omega 2 is equal to 2 pi upon t dash, bracket square is equal to k into a. Again a will get cancelled. So m into 3 into 4 pi square upon t dash square is equal to k, and therefore t dash square is equal to k ikade khali येईल. So 12 pi square m upon k. This is equation B. So we know t dash square, we know t. Divide b by a, आपल्याला t dash ची व्हॅल्यू पाहिजे. b divided by a gives t dash square upon t square is equal to 12 pi square m upon k divided by 8 pi square m upon k. So this is only 12 by 8, so that is equal to 3 by 2. And therefore taking square root, so t dash upon t is equal to root 3 by 2, and therefore new period t dash is equal to t multiplied by root 3 by 2. This is the correct answer, and therefore the new period in the second radius is given by this one. So the correct place is A. Therefore A is correct. A is correct. Combine the property of the elasticity. So this is the original length of the string R is equal to A when the body is at rest. Now when we start it revolving, so angular speed increases from 0 to omega. Then due to the centrifugal force, the length increases from A to 2 times A, black color, A to 2A. So elongation produced is equal to A delta L1. So restoring force is acting which is directed toward the center. F1 is equal to K times delta L, and therefore delta L1 delta L1, so this is equal to K into A, equation 1. Now this centrifugal force balances the restoring force so that it performs the circular motion in this circle of radius R1 is equal to 2a with period capital T. So centrifugal force in the circle of radius R1, centrifugal force in a circle of radius equal to R1 is equal to, so m R1 square omega 1 square is equal to this much. So we get t square. Similarly, when the speed is increased from omega 1 to omega 2, again centrifugal force increases because it is directly proportional to omega square. So centrifugal force increases. So again the force of elasticity, there is a more force, and therefore again elongation takes place from 2a to 3a, R1 to R2. So there is a elongation produced delta L2 is equal to A restoring force is equal to K time delta L2. This is the restoring force. This restoring force is balanced by centrifugal force when the particle performs circular motion in a circle of radius R2. And therefore T dash square is equal to this much. Omega 2 is equal to 2 pi upon T dash. In this circular path period is T. In this circular path period is T dash. So period increases from T to period decreases from T to T dash. Centrifugal force increases means omega increases but period decreases. So ratio of the new period to this is like this. So root 3 by 2. So this is equal to root 1.5. So it is 1.5. Next problem 32. In a loop the loop, the body starts at a height h is equal to 2 times r. The minimum speed with which the body must be pushed down initially in order that it may be able to complete the vertical circle is the highest position आपल्याला सर्कल कंप्लीट होण्यासाठी किती वेलॉसिटी द्यायला लागेल तर हायेस्ट पोझिशनला वेलॉसिटी रूट जी आर असते ती डायरेक्ट आन्सर आपल्याला देते बी. सो this is the height h is equal to 2 times r. So some velocity is given vh so that it completes the loop like this. So to complete the circle vh is equal to this is the radius r. To complete vertical circle in a loop, minimum velocity required at highest position h is vh is equal to under root r into g. So this vh is equal to under root rg. B choice is correct. B is correct. Next, the condition of the apparent breathlessness can be created momentarily when the plane flies over the top of a vertical circle at a speed of 900 km per hour. The radius of the vertical circle that the pilot must use is so again for the complete of feeling of apparent breathlessness, at highest position of vertical circle, mg minus n is equal to mv square mvh square upon r for the filling of apparent breathlessness normal reaction on the pilot must be 0. Must be 0. That is, n must be 0. Therefore, equation 1 gives mg is equal to mvh square upon r. Therefore, vh is equal to under root r into g. सॉरी आपल्याला r काढायला सांगितलेली. Therefore, radius r is equal to vh square upon v. This is the required purpose. आता vh ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला 900 किलोमीटर पर आवर दिलेली. But vh is equal to 900 kilometer per hour. So that is equal to 900 multiplied by 5 by 18. This is the conversion factor, meter per second. So vh is equal to, this will divide by 5. So this is 250 meter per second. Therefore, r is equal to 250 upon 10. और g is equal to 9.8 घेतलेलं आपल्याला. 9.8. So this is nearly. So 25 to 25, that is equal to 62500 upon 9.8. So if this is taken as 10, then this is equal to 6250 meter. 6400 meter, that is equal to 6.4 kilometer. So the pilot should revolve in a circle of radius r is equal to this per meter. Therefore, C is correct. C is correct. 34. A frictionless track A, B, C, D, E ends in a circle group of radius r as shown in the figure. A body slides down the track from the point A, which is at a height of h is equal to 5 centimeter. Maximum value of r for the body to successfully complete the loop is equal to. तो figure आपल्याला दिलेली आहे. Figure is like this. This is a vertical circle and the track is continued like this. So this is point A, this is point B, A, B, C, D, and E is here. So from the lowest position, this is the height h, and this is diameter 2r. R is equal to, तो इथून आपण एक बॉडी रिलीज करतो. So when it rolls down, its height decreases, therefore potential energy decreases, kinetic energy increases. So potential energy at point A initially is equal to kinetic energy at the lowest position B. This is the basic equation. When the particle goes from A to B, the changes are like this. When body moves from A to B, B means that is lowest position in vertical circle. Then decreasing potential energy is equal to increasing kinetic energy. Therefore, potential energy at A is equal to kinetic energy at B. Therefore, this is equal to mgh is equal to 1/2 mvv square, but vv is equal to vl is equal to root 5 dr. This is the minimum velocity required at lowest position, and therefore m will get cancelled. So g into h is equal to 1/2 multiplied by 5 gr, r capital, and therefore gg will get cancelled. So h is equal to 5/2 r. h is equal to 5/2 r. तो आपल्याला विचारलं काय मॅक्झिमम व्हॅल्यू ऑफ r. therefore r is equal to 2/5 times h. 2/5, h is equal to 5 centimeter. Therefore r is equal to 2 centimeter. So required radius r is equal to 2 centimeter. Therefore D is correct. D is correct. So to complete the vertical circle, the radius of the circle should be 2 centimeter only. So this is the universal relation. h is equal to 5/2 r. जर h दिला असेल तर r काढता येईल, r दिला असेल तर h काढता येईल लक्षात. So this vertical diameter is always 2 times r, where r is the radius of the vertical circle and h is the height from which the body is released. So the body follows the track like this. So if h is equal to 5 centimeter and r is equal to 2 centimeter, then it will definitely follow the circular path. If r become more than 2 centimeter, then the body will not reach the highest position and it will fall down. So no circular motion is possible. Okay, we will stop here. Next problem we will see in the next session.